Happy 3rd of July. So my wife and I and our 3 kids today were at this beautiful park not too far from us. My mother-in-law and her husband were also with us. So we were doing got this wide kind of river and the rushing water and tons of boulders, and the kids are jumping from one boulder to the next, and having a good old time. Brought a picnic, had ice cream after. We did all that stuff. So that was fantastic, and I'm hoping that you're enjoying your day too. But what popped up was the memory of being in jail last year. I was in jail for 6 months last year, and the 4th of July weekend was part of the time that I was away. And so I took a moment, I got a little choked up, I embraced my wife, and I was just like so glad to be with her and my family and out of prison. So I just wanted to share this message that wherever you are, if today you're celebrating and having a good time, please take an extra moment to remember the beauty of the spot that you're in and the people you're with right now. You never know the twists and turns life will take. But more importantly, if you're out there and you're using, you know, there's a couple ways that it can end, and one of them is jail. When I was in there, I spent a lot of time with a lot of people who were in for drugs and alcohol. And the thing about jail is it's such a waste of time. And it is largely just a dead end. It doesn't lead to opportunities. It doesn't take you, oh, I was in jail and now I was lucky enough in jail to end up doing this next thing because it catapulted me in my career. You know, jail is a dead end, and it's a waste of time. It's this colossal waste of human life and time. Do you know how many man hours are wasted every single day in prison? And I was in this little county prison. So I'm guessing there were thousands in there, but relatively a small population compared to the entire population of prisoners in the United States. I'm not having a debate about whether we need prisons and who should be in prison or anything like that. What I'm saying is, if you're using drugs, if you're an alcoholic like I am, there are a few ways that it can end up if you keep using, and one of them is prison. And I've been there, and I can tell you, it is a waste of time, and when you get out, it's hard to get back to life. It's really hard to get back on track. I was lucky. I have a fantastic wife, and I have a supportive family. So I had a life to go back to, and I had some financial help. I had people who were financially able to help me out, to get me back on my feet. A lot of people don't have that. And even if they do, it doesn't matter. The amount of time that you spend in prison is just such a waste. You know, how long are we here on this earth? How many days do you think you have on this earth? Do you want to waste them in prison? Do you want to waste 10 days? Do you want to waste 30 days? Do you want to waste 4 years? What have you? It's such a colossal waste of time. It is a waste, it is a waste, it is a waste. And it's a shame that that's the only way that we know how to deal with people who need to be punished. But again, I'm not going to have that debate. All I'm saying is, it's the 4th of July weekend. It's a time to celebrate. Do something you love. Be with people that you love. Go on a picnic. Have barbecued whatever. That's what we do in America. I love it. If you're a vegetarian, do something else. Corn on the cob on the grill. Awesome. Grilled vegetables. Terrific. But if you're using, just remember that ultimately, one of the ways, there are other ways that it can end up which are even worse. But one of the ways is prison, man, and it's just such a waste. I've said that word 1,000 times. I'll keep saying it. It's a waste of human life. And that is one of the biggest sins that we as people have come up with. The waste of human life in the very finite amount of time that we as people have here on this earth to just sit in a cell and waste it. Get help if you need it, please. Get sober. And when you do get sober, there's a lot of work to be done. And that's what Julie and I do. So reach out to us. If we can give you any guidance whatsoever, we would love to. Love to hear from you. Give us a shout. Love and Addicts. That's us. loveandaddicts.com. I'm Andy. I will talk to you. Have a lovely holiday.